Hello, everybody. I am going to be making a fight tier list of my friend group. So if you guys are watching, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Yeah, let's get right into it. Um, the categories go from beast tier to garbage tier, and this is going to be comparing ourselves to each other and maybe like the average person, not like a professional like MMA fighter or anything like that. So yeah, it's gonna be like comparing ourselves to each other, like mostly, and so like seeing who's the best. Starting out, we have Apton. Apton. Oh boy, Apton. I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna have to put you in fucking garbage, man. I'm sorry. Um, yeah, Apton. He's a nice guy, but I don't think he would be able to fight, and I don't think he really wants to fight. You know, like who needs to fight? You know, when you have a bunch of money and bitches. You know, like who needs to fight? Nobody. Exactly. All right. Moving on. We got my boy Alex here. Now, I have not seen this guy in years, literal fucking years. Um, so I would be inclined to say that hopefully he's doing better than he was previously. I would say pretty good or has potential. I feel like it should be like pretty good. If he has any sort of like martial arts experience, it would be pretty good. And even then, you know, I feel like he would just be the type of person to like really like hunker down and defend himself. And, you know, like you'll be like be able to like steal his mind, you know, and to be able being able to fight. You know, yeah. I don't know. That's just what I think though. Um, Moving on. Moving on, we got my boy Arij. Oh, Arij. I have no idea why you're on a fucking CrossFit there, but yeah, we move. We move. Let's see. Arij, my man. Mm, I want to put you in it. I'm sorry, man. I feel like if it came down to it, you would be able to fight. You would be able to fight, but I don't know. I just don't see you like going like I don't know like in the ring, you know, and like trying to like you know like fight anybody or anything like that. I think he's a pretty chill dude for the most part. So yeah, Arij, engineer guy, he's a robotics guy. He's not a fighter at all. But he could be moved up to has potential. Like if he showed something or if he got into like a martial art, you know, he could potentially move up. But for now, I'm keeping it in here. Austin. My Korean brother. Oh yes, my Korean brother. Let's see. I'm just gonna have to put you in S tier. Yeah, you're a beast, bro. I don't know what else to say. Pretty good. Got what a year's worth Muay Thai experience. That's more than anybody could really say. People out there really don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're just usually throw like overhands, haymakers. You know, they really don't know like how to fight. Really, so yeah. If it involves standing up, Austin's like an absolute beast, and he says he's planning on working on ground game like judo or some shit like later. So yeah, I think he's a pretty decent threat overall. I would feel like. Um, Moving on to the wall. Now, if you were like above 6 foot, I would put you in beast tier. 110%. I'll put you in beast tier. If you're like I don't know, just a bit taller than like 5'8", you know, like I would definitely might be even shorter than that, maybe like 5'6", maybe. But yeah, I think that he is a pretty good fighter. There's no denying his power. You know, he can get on in on the inside. You know, I think he has a year's worth of boxing experience. If he's like that was about like a year ago. So if he's still practicing, it would be like 2 years worth of experience. So if he putting that into account, I would say that he's pretty good. I don't think he's better than Austin though, especially in a street fight. Um, I feel like Austin would just pretty much just thrash him because of kicks, knees, clinching. I mean, boxers learn clinching as well, but there's Austin just has like so much of like an arsenal like with elbows and knees and stuff like that, and the wall just like you know like has boxing. So if it was like on the street, I would say that Austin would still best him, which is why I'm not gonna put the wall into beast tier. even if the wall managed to outbox Austin, you know, like he was kicking his ass, was getting in on the insides, you know, slipping those jabs, you know, I still feel like Austin could just take him to the ground. Like if it's just like MMA or like a street fight, he could just take him down and win from there. You know, even if he had like no groundwork, Austin has like no groundwork experience. I still feel like he would just have like an advantage on the ground just because pure size difference. So yeah, pretty good. I'll put him above Alex because I don't think Alex really has an experience. I feel like if Alex did have experience, he would definitely be up here, but he isn't. So, um, yeah. Anyways, moving on. We got Elin is next. Elin. He is about the same build as me, and also I think he would be able to fight. Like if it came down to it, you know, like if it's on a straight, you know, someone like slaps him across the face. I think that he would fare pretty well. He's a bit skinny, you know, but he's got like, you know, like a chest boner, you know, so like he's got protection, you know, he's got, you know, automatic protection on him already. So like if you punch him, bro, it's lights out for your knuckles, bro. Boom, it fucking breaks your knuckles, bro. Your hand is gonna be fucking broken, dude. Most people don't even know how to throw a proper punch, so they probably break it without Elan's chest boner, anyways. But yeah, look at him smiling, bro. Look at him. Look at him. Look at Elon smiling. He looks so happy in this picture, bro. I remember this picture, bro. I still have it. Yeah, anyways, Elon. I don't know if Elon has any actual experience. I feel like he doesn't, but yeah, nevertheless, I think that he would be just do like pretty good. I think he has a fighting spirit, you know. So I would put him. I'll put him in pretty good. Actually, I honestly might demote Alex to has potential. It's been a while. Yeah, you know what? I'll do that. I'll put Alex in has potential because I haven't really seen him and I don't really know like what's he like. But I think like if I were to see him again, I'd be like, whoa, you know, like he's a beast, you know. But I haven't seen this guy in like years, so just to make sure, I'm gonna put him in like has potential and Elon up here. Um, so yeah, moving on to Henry G. Henry. Yeah, this guy's not a fighter. I'm sorry, man. Henry, I love you, man, but yeah, I don't mean it to say fighting skills. But I don't think this guy could even fight if he wanted to. You know, it's like a fucking like trying to make a toad fight. You know, the toad just like, you know, like runs away. You know, like look at him right there, bro. He's not happy, bro. He's slipping me off, bro. He's slipping me off, bro. He doesn't like me. But yeah, I'll put him in. Actually, I'll put him above Reach. I feel like it'd be interchangeable. I feel like Arish has like better fighting spirit, but Henry just has like the height advantage, maybe the weight advantage. I think Arish actually has more weight than Henry, but yeah. Okay, I'll put Arish in first, then Henry, because I feel like fighting like you being willing to fight changes a lot of the direction of the fight. If you're not willing to fight, like it's over. Like if you turn away, if you start, you know, turning away from punches and stuff like that, start running away, like you lost basically. So, um, moving on to Henry M. So yeah, Henry M. He looks a bit older in this picture, but trust me when I tell you guys, you know, he's had a glow up here, you know. So he has been working out. At least that's what he's been telling me. You know, last time we talked, which was about a year ago. I don't know if he still does it. I'm assuming that he has maintained, you know, a consistent workout. I don't know how buff he is. He might just be, you know, skinny beanstalk. But I feel like he has potential, but I don't know if he's willing to train all the way up to like that height. You know, I feel like he's definitely better than Arish and Henry. I feel like a lot of people just call him like a nerd, but I feel like if it really came down to it, he could. I don't know about his attitude though. I think if someone like slapped him or something like that, I don't think that he would get angry. You know, which is good. You know, he's a very patient man. You know, I don't know what would happen. I feel like I have to put him in but also at the same time, I haven't seen this guy like in a while, so like he might be Bob. I don't know. If he's not, I'll have to put him in to be honest with you. Maybe he has potential. I don't know, to be honest with you, because I mean we're comparing it to these two, so yeah. Nah, I'm putting you in, bro. If you want potential, bro, you're gonna have to earn it, man. I'm sorry. I just don't see it really happening. So, yeah. All right, moving on to Isaac. Hello, Isaac. If you're watching this video, I haven't spoken to you in quite a while. I love you, but I have not seen you in years, and I don't know if you changed or not. I'm assuming that you haven't. Like, oh my god, no, not like that, not like that. No, I don't mean to diss you guys. No, no, no. I'm not dissing you guys. It's like being like the same. Saying good old Isaac. Anyways, I feel like Isaac, he's a bit feminine. Um, I don't know if that's true or not, but he is a bit on the short side. I think he's actually one of the shortest in the settlement, maybe even shorter than the wall. To be honest with you, I feel like the wall is around like the same height, but yeah, I feel like number one, I don't think Isaac's willing to do something stupid as fighting, but if it came down to it, I don't think that he could defend himself even if he wanted to. Simply just because of the height and the weight, you know. Like I can't see him like trying to like throw like a proper punch. Maybe it came down to it. Maybe it would go down to like a shoving match. Honestly, I had to put him in garbage. I'm sorry. Better than absent probably. Maybe I don't know about like the weight difference. I would assume so, but yeah, I'm just gonna have to put you in garbage tier, man. I'm sorry. Um, I love you, Isaac, but yeah, I don't think that that would really go over well. Um, all right, moving on to Justin Chan. Let's see. This guy, I think at the very least has potential. I'm tempted to put him in really in pretty good because of the fact is that if he's handling like the average person, like he's about like 6'1", 6 foot, 6'1", 6'2". He is pretty tall, and also I think he's like relatively big. He isn't like no skinny nerd, but so I feel like if he really worked out, he would definitely be up here in beast tier. Um, However, I feel like he's not quite there yet because I don't think he has any experience whatsoever. At least like recent experience. Like any like martial arts, like MMA, boxing, jujitsu, judo, anything like that. But I think on the street, I think that he would just be okay. With like trying to like throw hands. Might not be perfect, but I feel like he's got like the height, he's got like the power. You know, which is more than what the average person could say, to be honest with you. And if it doesn't work, he can just like throw the person to the ground. He can just tackle them, take them to the ground. Normally you don't want to go down to the ground in a street fight. It gets really messy. You don't know if the opponent has a knife on you. But I think if it came down to it, Justin's size really helps him a lot, and I think that he does. He's really competitive. Like me and him in basketball all the time. Going back and forth. He's really competitive. Very very fun to play with. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to put him in pretty good. I think above Elon, honestly. I don't know about the wall, maybe, because I mean the wall has experience though. That's the thing. Like so, if you could like slip Justin, like an actual boxing match, I think the wall would top Justin. To be honest with you, I think the wall would top Justin. But in a street fight, if Justin used his size and weight properly, I think that you could take on the wall. Yeah, honestly, I'm putting him over here because I mean, number one, being in a ring isn't the same like as like being on the street. You're not having like a punchy glove or anything like that. But I feel like Justin could take a couple good hits from the wall still, and just like tackle him like to the ground. I feel like yeah, the wall's game is like it's pretty good, but I feel like his size is just really like detrimental. He's tough, but all these guys like that are up here are pretty tough, relatively. Um, so yeah, I would say yeah, I would put Justin above the wall, simply just because of the size. If Justin got experience, like he would be like miles above. But yeah, that's what I think. All right, moving on to my boy Karan. Karan has not been around the summit for a while, but I have seen a picture of him. I think he was doing kickboxing. I don't think it was wrestling. I think it was kickboxing, and I think it was like an amateur match or something because they had like the he was in the ring and he had like like headgear or whatever. So yeah, I think he does like kickboxing and stuff like that. I don't know if he does it now. I'm assuming that he does it now. Being consistent and stuff like that. Um, Honestly, if with the years of experience, especially into kickboxing, I would say that like, that's better than what the settlement can do. What the settlement can do, and this being on the street, it's very good. I think Muay Thai is better. That's because they have knees and elbows and stuff like that. Um, but with years of experience, I'm gonna have to put him in B tier. Honestly, I have to put him in S tier. I feel like I feel as if though how man a fight between these two would be very close because Austin has sparring experience. I know that for sure. He's still doing it. I know for a fact he's still doing it even now. So dedication is real. Um, I don't know which one to put above. To be honest, I feel like I don't know. They're about the same height. I think Kron's about 5'9", so not too tall. I think Austin's a bit like taller, like 5'10" or so. But um, yeah, both of them would do really well. Maybe if it came to ground game, maybe Austin could do something. Maybe because simply because of I think he's bigger. I think Kron's like a bit skinny, but yeah, I'll leave it there. Even though like 2 years of boxing experience, it can be pretty good. Maybe he can be more technical than Austin. However, I think pure skill, pure power, and like height difference, can make the outcome in a fight. So I'm gonna leave it like that. Plus, I don't know if Karan's like actually been like sticking with kickboxing, but I'm gonna leave it like that. Yeah, I'm gonna put Austin at the top and then Karan second. Oh boy, here's the one that I've been waiting for. Me, your boy Sean. I have a bit of experience in martial arts. I think I had like 3 years, maybe four, in Taekwondo. That hasn't been like transferred over. I still like can like kick like pretty well. That has not been like transferred. Like if you told me to show me like a spinning like back kick or whatever, I couldn't really do that. I couldn't really show you. But just from like sheer athleticism, I think that I would be like at least like pretty good. So because I just been playing basketball, soccer, baseball, like even football. I played like actually like tackle football before. It was a little while ago, but yeah, I played a bunch of sports. So I would say I pride my athleticism at the very least. I feel like my stamina is like pretty okay in a fight. Like a lot of people would tire out within like 1 to 2 minutes. You know, I feel like I would be tired, but like I wouldn't be like I could still like keep on going. Like I would be panting, but like I wouldn't be like dead out like on the ground. Like wouldn't be able to defend myself. And I also have around like 4 months of Muay Thai experience. Yeah, I trained at the same gym as Austin did. So yeah, I know my way around trying to box. I know actually know. However, I have low like sparring experience. So I feel like on a technical level I'll be pretty good, but maybe like in a practical way, like in a street fight, maybe I'll like like mess it up. In the ring it's not really being the same like in the street. Or if I were to go into the ring with like one of like these two, I feel like their experience would just like completely like dominate me. It's like put me into the ground. Um I feel like I'm gonna put myself in between these two. I feel like with just simply like my size, I feel like I could still beat the wall. He can definitely outbox me probably, and his power is probably greater too. But like distance wise, height wise, and also like with if I was allowed to use kicks, I feel like I would just have like more of an advantage. And if all else failed, I would just like tackled the wall into the ground. It's so simple as that. I don't really know groundwork, but I do know how to clinch and stuff like that. So I think I can hold on. I'm pretty athletic. I just need more experience to be honest with you, which is why nor me, Justin, or the wall are up here. I feel like if you had more experience, like we would be up here. Same with Dylan, same with Alex. Um, yeah, I feel like me and Justin fighting, it would either be a close fight or me like blowing him out of the water because of my experience. Like with like boxing and kicking and stuff like that. Because actually like sparring like with like Muay Thai like with like shin pads, or even just boxing, you can tell the difference between someone who has no experience and someone who does have experience. But just for the sake of this tier list, and just because of the size, I feel like I feel like I should just stay below here. I don't want to like over like exert myself. Be like, oh, you know, like I'm the best. You know, I'm pretty like I'm like the top of like the A tier. I don't think I am. Between me, Dewall and Justin, I feel like any fight here would be like pretty close. I feel like we just have like different like aspects that um, we're all each like good at. You know, like my athleticism, you know, just the size, and the walls like power. You know, like and boxing experience and stuff like that. You know, I just feel like we have like different places like where we shine. So this is why I'm keeping the order right here. If you guys are willing to test me, if you guys are willing to test me to see how skilled I am, I would love to. I need some sparring experience. So yeah, that would be great. Maybe like over summer. I seriously doubt anyone's gonna be watching this fucking video, to be honest with you guys. But yeah, that's why I'm gonna keep it right there. Maybe I could be better than Justin just simply because of experience, but I'm gonna keep it right here because I don't wanna, you know, sound cocky or anything. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it right there. Moving on to Red Rooster, Neil. Yeah, Neil, I'm sorry, man. You're pretty athletic. You're a great tennis player. I experienced it firsthand. You know, for a little bit. You know, very athletic. You know, not too tall. So around like 5'9", Kron's height. You know, I think he definitely has potential, maybe. However, I feel like just because like he isn't a fighter and he's only athletic, you know, I really want I don't know. I really want to put him into has potential, but I really don't know. I feel as though like he could be in has potential, but I don't think he's gonna be going down the path. Although he seems like a friendly guy, so yeah, I think he's like a pretty friendly guy. I don't think he would like get into a fight. You know, he wouldn't be willing to like, you know, like get in the ring. You know, he would be do great as like a spectator. You know, doing pretty good as like a spectator, but I feel as though he I feel as though he would be better off, you know, be watching like from like the sidelines, not actually like being in. I feel like that's just like where he wants to be. Um, so yeah, I'm just gonna put him in A. You know, maybe like a bit lower than Henry. I don't know like how good Brett Henry is, Henry M is, but mm, honestly, I might have to put him over here because simply because of him being athletic. Yeah, yeah. I'm putting Neil over here. I'm putting um, Neil in A. Maybe he has potential. I don't know, but for now, I'm putting him right here. Puan. Now, me, Austin, and Egg, we were talking about Puan, and we actually think, or well, they do, they think that he has potential. Yeah, wow, it's pretty surprising. Like putting him on the same tier as Alex and putting Puan above all these guys. I feel like that's kind of an insult, but let me explain. Let me explain. Um, so Puan's around like 5'8", not too tall, not too small, but he's also, you know, he has a bit of weight. You know, he's kind of like the wall, you know, but he has potential because I feel like if he were to like work out like hella, like lose all the weight, like he could become like, you know, like a power hitter, you know, like a really like heavy hitter, and that's like the only reason why I have him up here. I feel like the rest could as well, but these guys like more like lean, and it would be harder to put on like muscle really. I don't know. I feel like as if though Pon, he could have potential. He could. Um, that being said, I don't think that he will ever get into the ring per se. If he starts like, you know, like a workout, you know, arc, you know, like he goes through like a phase like that and gets like really ripped, I'll have respect to him, and probably put him. I'll probably put him better than Alex maybe. Like if he like gets like really dedicating into it. However, I just don't see him as a fighter. Really, I don't really see any of these guys down here as fighters. Really, I might change my mind. I maybe not. But yeah, I feel as though like Just because like Puan's like size can like really help. So if he were to like learn like some jiu-jitsu like BJJ or like boxing or something like that, like really like knew like what he was doing, I definitely say that he can catch people by surprise. Same with Alex. I feel like Alex would probably be like up here, maybe like in pretty good tier, in A tier. But I feel like yeah, I haven't seen him in a while, so I'm just gonna put him in that potential. The list will stand the way that it is. And finally, um, last but not least, Wesley. Now I've been doing a lot of thinking about this. This is the last one of the tier list, by the way. Um, I'm either gonna put him in garbage or has potential, and here's why. Garbage because number one, he's a nerd. I'm sorry, Wesley. I love you, but you know, I don't think that you ever want to fight. You know, who needs fights when when you have bitches and money. Yeah, I don't know if you have any of those, but I'm assuming so. Um, but I feel as if though he is pretty tall. I don't know how tall he is exactly. Maybe I'm assuming like over 6 foot. Last time I saw him, yeah, he's around my height, maybe. I don't know. I think he's pretty big because people say that he slouches. So I'm gonna go the benefit of the doubt and say like he's 6'1", 6'2". Um, so he's a big dude. I feel like if you were to actually like start like working out and getting into the ring and going in gym, he would be a huge threat. This is something like I see like potential like in him, like if he decides to like all of a sudden just like start like working out, like boom, it's like going in, he's like taking care of himself and stuff like that. I think that he could potentially be a really great threat on the street. He doesn't even need to like learn like that much. He just needs to like be like willing to fight, which is why I feel like putting him in garbage here like wouldn't really be great. I feel like Afton and Isaac like really like wouldn't be able to want to fight really. Neither does Wesley, but I feel like if Wesley could like get over the fact of like not wanting to like hurt anybody, like defending himself and stuff like that, I feel like that he would be pretty good. So yeah, this is hard. You know what? Screw it. I'm putting him in house potential. Wesley, be buff and fucking prove me wrong and go to fucking pretty good. But yeah, that's the tier list, guys. I'll post this in a settlement if you guys haven't seen this already. I'll post it in the general settlement. Maybe I'll just email everybody. I don't know. But yeah, here's the tier list. If I forgot anybody, I'm sorry. Maybe I'll add you in a later video, or I'll just add you in on a tier list and like send it to you to see like where you are. But yeah, this is my tier list. If you have any problems with it, let me know. I'll explain why. Maybe I think that you are the way you are, but I'm pretty solid in my opinion right here. Except for maybe the has potential guys. Like if you guys say like, bro, Poland's garbage, what is this garbage? I'd be like, yeah, I could see that, but I feel like I don't see any of the guys or garbage in fight like potentially fighting, except for maybe like Henry M and like Neil. But I really don't think that they would be willing to fight. Yeah. Yeah, that's the tier list, guys. If you guys enjoyed, let me know. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.